Thanks, Andy. Great to see you and welcome. Would it be fair to say, even out here in the Asia Pacific, and this is sort of the top line story, that AI is the new hot ticket in terms of jobs. You can write your own ticket, write your own check.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me on. Great to be here. Absolutely. If we look at how tech companies have evolved over the last few years or so, huge tech boom. During COVID, post-COVID, with at that time a particular focus on areas such as software development. That would have been a hot ticket back then. We know the issues that tech companies have gone through in the last couple of years or so, particularly from a hiring perspective. Yeah. And as AI in the last couple of years has really come into the mainstream more, absolutely, AI jobs would now be the biggest area of demand within the tech space.
Are there enough people to fill the positions of the jobs?
Not really, no. There is a huge demand if you have AI experience, if you've got an AI background. Write your own ticket within reason, of course, but it's certainly the hottest market within the tech space at the moment.
Yeah. You know, when you take a look across the geographies in which you operate, right, the countries, the governments, the educational systems, etc., are they up to the task? Are they training the next new generation of AI workers? Is that happening fast enough?
No, I don't think it is, because there's such a demand and there's such a need for candidates that it's almost impossible to keep up with that particular demand. But I think then you look at whose responsibility is that. Clearly, there's government and country responsibility, but also what role do companies play within that in terms of upskilling? Not just I think we're not just talking about here people who are very specific, highly specialised AI knowledge. It's also the day-to-day use of AI. And one of the interesting points, I think, from our report is that 41% of people are using AI tools in their jobs every day. So if you imagine someone sitting at their desk, sitting in front of their screen, looking at ways to be more productive and more efficient in their work, 41%. Wow. Now that means 6 out of 10 are not using it.
Okay.
So there could be an imbalance there in terms of who's going to be able to really develop those skills.
So here's a question for you, right? The 40% who are using AI to do whatever they do, right, on a daily basis, are they aware of it? Because in some ways, that's sort of the key test of how effective technology is, right? As long as it helps you do what you do better, it doesn't actually need to be that sort of upfront or visible or in your face, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there you've got companies looking to embed AI into their day-to-day tools. Yeah. So, for example, from our point of view, how do we embed AI into our candidate searching technology that we use? And then, I guess you wouldn't really see it because it's more happening behind the scenes. Yeah. But I think you've got a number of people who are proactively going to the well-publicized AI tools and finding ways to make that job more efficient, so then they can spend time on other parts of the job that perhaps are more interesting or actually going to give them a chance to get a step ahead.